Alright, who is going to be our next victim? I think that right now we're halfway through.
あの二人はどう？
シャノンちゃんとカノンくん、いいわね。相手にとって不足はなさそう。
お呼びですか？エヴァ様、エンジ様。
姉さんはバカだな。問題を出せって言ってるんだよ。
失礼しました。
Shannon was as absent-minded as ever. However, Kanon looked extremely calm, and will probably have a well-polished puzzle ready.
じゃあ、僕から先に出すよ。
やれやれだぜ。
姉さんはその間に考えて。
ごめん。
じゃあ、姉さんが問題を思いつく時間が稼げる程度に悩んでもらえる問題じゃないとな。
Wait, did she actually forget, or maybe she's not confident in her puzzle?
言うじゃない。おいでなさい。カノンくんの思い切り難しい問題。
蒸発しないで。簡単なのがいい？
エヴァ様のご許可がいただけたので、理不尽に難しい問題を失礼させていただきます。
ここは任せて。おばさんが解いてあげるわ。
Okay. A scholarly king once decided to give out prizes to the learned people of his land. The one who won the copper prize got 29 gold coins. The one who won the silver prize got 47 gold coins. The one who won the gold prize got 79 gold coins. So how many gold coins were given to the one who won the platinum prize? 30, 57, 78, 91, 112. Is this a trick question? Cause I see some options here that are below 79. Like if I do a little bit of calculus over here, like the difference between 47 and 29 is 18. And between 79 and 47 is 32. So 18, 32. Man, forget about calculus. Like, what if there is a pattern for these numbers? Like, I'm looking at the gold coins drawn on the board here. You know, like right over here, it says 29, 47, 79, and then a question mark, like on the right. Is that something that I can use? 79 is... like, it looks like it's made out of the 7 from 47 and 9 from 29. Maybe we have to think of a number that is made out of the digits of the previous two? So, if 79 is made of like that, then maybe it is 9 from 79 and 7 from 47? So it's 97? Nah. Okay, Eva?
もらえる賞金の枚数が半端で、なんか変。
ちょっとカノンくん、いい加減にしなさいよ。こんなのわかるわけないでしょ。
姉さんが問題を思いつくまでの時間稼ぎですので、ご容赦を。
ありがとう。私、問題思いついたよ。
了解。では、エヴァ様、エンジェ様、ヒントを差し上げます。銅は29、銀は47、金は79。これがヒントです。
問題と何も変わらない。ヒントになってない。
銅は 29？ 銀は 47？ ああ、そういうこと。
え？わかったの？エンジェもわかる。プラチナは金より高級だから きっと金賞の賞金79枚より多いはず。
違うわ。その法則によるとプラチナ賞の賞金は多分金賞より安いわね。そうでしょう。
お察しの通りです。すでに答えは分かられているようで。
これはエンジェちゃんには無理な問題だわ。最低でも中学生以上の問題よ。これ私が答えるわ。エンジェちゃんいい？
うん。エヴァおばさんに任せる。
Whoa, hold on. Let's not fly too fast here. Like, these are Angie's riddles too. Let her think a bit about this. And yeah, platinum may be worse than gold in this case, so it would have to be one of the first three options. Like this one right over here, like C, like 78 is really sus. Like it is less than gold by 1. Okay, I'm honestly stumped here, folks. Like I've been thinking like for a while, and I couldn't get anything out of this. And I honestly don't want to be stuck for too long over here, so I feel like I'm gonna go with the sus number right over here, like 78. It's less than gold by 1. That seems oddly specific, so I'm gonna go with 78. Let's see if this, if by chance this is gonna be the one.
正解です。
Ugh.
すごい、エヴァおばさん。
Okay, so what was it?
どうして78枚なの？金賞より上なのに、どうして賞金は金賞より少ないの？
この賞金の枚数はね、それぞれの賞の原子番号なのよ。
Oh my god. The periodic frickin' table.
銅は29番、銀は47番、金は79番。ちなみにプラチナは78番ね。だからプラチナ賞の賞金は金貨78枚。
エヴァおばさん、すごい。
Stupid chemistry. Okay, let me check the periodic table a little bit. Let me Google that. Periodic table. Let me see. Yep. Copper is 29. Silver is 47. Platinum is 78 and gold is 79. Alright. I'm gonna take an L on that one. I mean, I guess the extra hint that I did not take into account was that this is something you get in middle school. Like, they did say that. I guess there is a reason why Eva was being a little bit shocked there and asking, wait, is this even possible for Angie? Like, they did say that. So it really is impossible for Angie to do this. Like, cramp school or not, she would not do chemistry at this age. Like, come on. Dad once told me that Auntie Eva was an enthusiastic studier. And really smart even back when she was in school. Even George Oni-chan, her son, is smart. So Auntie Eva must really be incredible.
それにしてもひどい問題ね。せめてエンジちゃんにわかる問題にしなさいよ。
エヴァ様より思い切り難しい問題を出すようにとのご許可を賜っておりましたので。
そうだね。エヴァおばさん、自分でそう言った。だから演者のわかんない問題になった。
私のせいかしら。ごめんね、エンジェちゃん。でもほら、 メダルをもらえたから許して。
We got another medal. Just how many have we gotten so far? We still have a lot left to get. Next up is Shannon. Well, we got 10.
私の問題はそんなに難しくありませんのでご安心ください。
姉さんのレベルで考えてるからね。
もうバカにして。じゃあカノン君も挑戦してみる？
望むところさ。
今度はエンジちゃんにもわかる問題だそうよ。
So Kanon is joining in as well. Can we get the Kanon's hint?
おばさんはヒント役に回るわ。
頑張るタク。メダル集める。それでは参りますね。よくお聞きください。
Okay. W equals white chocolate. A equals anchovy pizza. P equals piri piri chicken curry. I equals black coffee. Question mark equals lemonade. Which letter does the question mark stand for? A anchovy, P piri piri, I black coffee, I. Okay, well, it says that it's not L. So that means that these letters are not chosen based on the first letter of the word, but it's something else. But what? Like, it seems that for like 4 of these options are repeating. We got a WAPI. There is an extra O. Okay. Hint?
よくわかんない。ローマ字？
それぞれの名前をローマ字に直してそれの頭文字を抜いたとか。
私も最初はそう思ったのよ。甘納豆は A、 塩せんべいは S、 カレーライスは K。 ローマ字ならみんなそれが頭文字なのよね。でもそれだとブラックコーヒーが N ってのが意味わかんないのよ。
わかりますでしょうか？他にもヒントないの？ありますよ。他の食べ物のアルファベットもお教えします。まず A はアーモンドチョコ、 S はシャーベットのレモン味、 K はキムチ、 N は苦い緑茶。
Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me write this down right over here. Something tells me that I'm gonna need this a little bit.
やっぱりローマ字の頭文字に思えるわ。でもそれじゃあブラックコーヒーの N がわかんないのよね。
エンジェは A の食べ物が好き。シュークリームやケーキは A に入る？入りますよ。
ということはやはり名前のローマ字の頭文字じゃないんだ。
どういうこと？ A のグループは何？甘納豆とアーモンドチョコよね。デザート？お菓子？ S は塩せんべいとレモンシャーベット？ K はカレーとキムチで N はコーヒーと緑茶？これ何のグループ？
わかるような、わかんないような。なんだかもどかしい。では最後のヒントを。皆様はレモネードをお飲みになったことはございますか？ある。最初 甘いジュースだと思ったからすごいびっくりした。二度と飲まない。
あ、わかった。エンジェちゃんありがとう。あなたのおかげで多分わかったわ。
What is it? Is it the type of food? Okay, so we have white chocolate and walnut cake, anchovy pizza and albacore tuna, piri piri chicken curry and picante potatoes, and black coffee and nice green tea. Like, is it the way they taste? Like, Eva suddenly had a flash of inspiration after Ranji said something there. Like, she said she was surprised that lemonade wasn't as sweet, so it really could be taste? I mean, the word sweet does have W in it, so in which case, what can I say about the anchovy pizza? Salty? Black coffee would be bitter? What about the chicken curry? Like I never tasted that. Like, what is that like? And lemonade, like, lemonade can be sour, so it would be O in this case, I think. Like, I can definitely go for that option, maybe? Like, it sounds convenient, the way I described these types of foods, like, not types of foods, like the tastes of these foods. Like, oh, sounds very specific. Let's see, let's go with O.
ほらエンジェちゃん、ここにある食べ物の味を考えてみて。甘納豆の味は？
甘い。
塩せんべいの味は？
しょっぱい。
カレーライスは？そしてブラックコーヒーは？
なるほど、そういうことか。
カレーは辛い。コーヒーは苦いよ。
Okay, so it's spicy. With a P inside.
どういうこと？アルファベットは味なの？
そういうこと。甘いをローマ字に直すと頭文字は A、S はしょっぱいで、辛いは K で、苦いは N。
Oh, so it's the second letter of each word there. Oh, wow.
では、レモネードの味は？
酸っぱい。
そういうこと。酸っぱいをローマ字に直した頭文字は S。レモネードの答えは S ね。
はい、正解でございます。おめでとうございます。エヴァ様、エンジェ様。エヴァおばさん、すごいすごい。
二人で頑張ったから解けたのよ。二人の成果よ。
こちらが私のメダルでございます。お受け取りください。やった、またメダルが1枚。ありがとう。カノン君はわからなかった？
Okay, so I can definitely say that Kanon's puzzle was the one that got me the most up until this point. Like, for him, I couldn't even give like a wrong reasoning. I didn't have like a reasoning at all for his. It's not often that I want to delve into chemistry that much.
難しかったでしょう。
姉さんにしてはやるね。
姉さんをバカにしてごめんなさいって言ってごらん。言わないとカノン君のご飯 S とか N のものばっかりにしちゃうからね。
S はともかく N ばっかりというのはつらいわね。
エンジェは A ばっかりがいい。
もう虫歯になっちゃうわよ。でもおばさんの家に遊びに来たらいっぱいごちそうしてあげるわ。
おばさん大好き。
Precious. In the end, Canon caved under the threat of eye cooking and was forced to apologize to Shannon. Bitter cooking.
「以上で私たちの問題はおしまいです。お楽しみいただけましたか？」「うん、ありがとう。」
他の方も相当難しい問題を用意されているようです。どうかお気をつけて。
そうね、手強そうな人ばかり残ってるわ。
でもやっつける。エヴァおばさんとなら勝てる。
そうね、二人で知恵を出し合って頑張りましょう。
いってらっしゃいませ。頑張ってくださいね。
Shannon and Canon had returned to the kitchen with a serving cart. The dining hall was filled with such an exciting and fun atmosphere. But out here in the corridor, one was reminded of the fierce winds and the rain. But they were satisfied with this. The whole point of the noisy farewell party was to forget the loneliness of the rain for just a little bit.
これで長かったゲームもおしまいなんだね。
せいせいするよ。ようやく僕たちは誰のおもちゃにもならなくて済む。静かに忘れ去られて埃に埋もれて消え去りたいね。
違うよ。私たちは埃に埋もれて消えるんじゃない。閉じられる猫箱の世界で誰にも知られることのない私たちの未来を続けていくんだよ。
そうだね。ごめん。それは僕たちにも知ることのできない世界だから忘れてたよ。
私たちは猫箱の世界でどんな未来を紡がれるんだろうね。
それがわからないから猫箱って言うんじゃないか。
そうだね。
姉さんは心残りはないのかい？ジョージ様のこととか。姉さんはジョージ様に指輪をもらうまでしかできない。結婚も添い遂げることも何も。
それが叶うのが猫箱の中の私たちの未来じゃない。それは私だけじゃないよ。カノン君だってそう。ジェシカお嬢様とカノン君の未来とかね。
僕は
私がジョージ様との婚約を破棄して島を出て行っていなくなる未来だってありえるんだよ。その世界ではカノン君はもう私のことなんか何も気兼ねしなくていい。お嬢様と青春を謳歌することができるんだよ。
姉さんがジョージ様との婚約を諦められるならそういう世界もあるかもね。
だから私がジョージ様と結ばれる世界とあなたがお嬢様と結ばれる世界が同時に存在できるのが猫箱の中じゃない。
どんな矛盾した夢も全てが同時に存在できる世界。
それが私たちという駒がしまわれる世界なの。だから寂しくなんかないし悲しくもない。今ここにいる私はジョージ様に指輪をもらうところまでしか観測できないけれど、
The other me who lives in a cat box, in a world I cannot witness, will surely build a happy life in the future. The cat box is such a strange thing, a place where any pieces and toys and dreams can be kept. It's no cage sitting us in. On the contrary, the inside of the cat box is a boundless world that frees us from everything. Go figure.
すべてから解放され、すべてが同時に叶う世界。でも、その世界の僕は、今ここにいる僕じゃない。それがなんだか悔しくて。
ねえ、カノンくん。
何？
しよっか。
何を？
決闘。
いいの？
私たちはもっと早くに決着をつけるべきだった。なのにこうしてゲームが終わる最後の瞬間までそれを先送りにしてる。
いいよ。どうせ終わるゲームさ。最後の最後くらい僕らは自分たちの決着をしっかりとこの手でつけるべきなんだ。
そうすれば猫箱にしまう前に私たちは未来を見ることができるもんね。
いいともやろうじゃないか。何で決める？コイン？それともまた鉄砲で？
ね。じゃあ私たちもクイズ大会にしよっか。
はあ？姉さんも物好きだな。
じゃあね、第1問。
Uh-oh. Here comes Maria.
エンジェにはすごい難しい問題を出しちゃうよ。とっておきの難しい問題でいじめてメダルなんか絶対にあげない。エンジェ解けるもん。絶対解けるもん。
Alright. Bring it on, Maria. As soon as Maria and Angie crossed gazes, they started fighting. Lightning bolts coming out of their eyes. The two girls so close in age were really good friends, but they also fought a lot. Especially when they were opponents in a game.
マリアちゃんはいろいろなクイズを知ってそうね。楽しみだわ。よろしくね。
出さないよ。マリアは真打ちだからママの後に出すの。
そう？じゃあママが先でいい？じゃあ私から出題するわね。行くわよ。
Alrighty then. Rokejima is about to explode. There's only 1 hour left until the explosion. Oroza can make it to the stack of ingots in the underground VIP room in 3 minutes. However, the ingots are hidden, so she can only carry out 1 at a time, and it takes her 5 minutes to carry 1 up to the surface. Starting at the surface and going back and forth between the surface and the underground VIP room, how many ingots can Rosa carry out of the room? Okay. Calculus again? Well, she can arrive in 3 minutes, like down to the VIP room, and 5 minutes back with an ingot. So that's 8 minutes. 16 minutes for 2 ingots, 24 minutes for 3 ingots, 32 minutes for 4 ingots, 40 for 5, 48 for 6, 56 minutes for 7 ingots, and, well, It will take her 3 minutes to get back to the VIP room, but that gets her to 59 minutes. She will need another 5 minutes for her to carry the 8th ingot. But yeah, she only has like 1 minute left. And at that point, Orkenjima will will explode, so... You know, I could say 7 ingots, but I feel like the trick here is that she can carry 8 ingots. Hell, she can carry how many ingots she wants, cause if she arrives back at the VIP room at the 59th minute mark, she can technically stop the clock, therefore the island will not explode. And thus, she can carry the 8th ingot like easily. I wonder if that is the trick. Let me hear Eva's hint.
この問題はノーヒントでもいいかしら。
そうね。エンジちゃん用の問題だもの。姉さんにはちょっと優しいわ。
1時間は60分だから、1往復に8分。
Yeah, it would be easy for Eva, especially.
頑張って。エンジちゃんなら解けるわよ。この問題はおばさんからはノーヒントね。
Okay. Yeah, I guess it would be easy for Eva because she, of all people, would know about the explosion and its origin. So... I'm gonna go with... 8 ingots.
それでいいの？黄金を地上に運ぶには1往復8分かかるのよ。8×8 じゃ60分をはみ出しちゃうわよ。
だって何個持ち出したかが問題だもん。インゴットの部屋から一歩でも出れば持ち出したことになる。
Oh.
さすがエンジちゃん。たくさんの問題ですっかり鍛えられちゃったわ。
そういうこと。7往復すると 8×7 で56分。あと4分しかない。でも3分あればまた地下貴賓室に戻って最後の1分で8個目のインゴットを持ち出せる。
エンジェもやるね。すごいよ。マリアお姉ちゃんには負けないもん。
Okay. What is it with me and getting the right answer but with different reasonings than the game wants? Because, okay, you know, Umineko it is all about having your own interpretation and that there is no one reasoning to rule them all. But with puzzles, I feel like that is different. I mean, okay, when it comes to math, for example, there are multiple ways to solve it. But with a puzzle, the one who offers the puzzle, they will want it to be solved by someone in a specific way, right? Unless Rosa would have accepted my answer too, but I wouldn't know that. Like, would Kinzo have accepted my answer with the whole going to space and seeing the sun? Like making Christmas Day like eternal? Oh. Umineko is unique. Maybe they would accept my reasonings. Like, I think that in retrospect, the reasoning I offered for stopping the bomb, it seems kind of cheating? Because yeah, I know about the clock because of past experiences, but it's not like the puzzle itself has talked about it, and someone else who doesn't know about the clock would have no choice but to offer the reasoning that was presented here. And yeah, of course, Angie herself would not know about the origin of the bomb, that the clock would be, like, the one that sets up the bomb, like in the VIP room, so... In which case, yeah, I'd say that my reasoning is a little bit unfair. Like, a puzzle would not offer, like, unfair details that the general player would not know. We certainly know, like, we the readers, because we've read the past episode, but I probably should have thought of this from Maria's perspective, or someone who doesn't know about it, so... Yeah. Like, what do you guys think?
おめでとう。これが私のメダルよ。
I think I'm gonna take an L on that one as well.
じゃあ次はマリアのとっておきの問題に挑戦してあげて。
ようやくマリアの番だね。ママの簡単な問題にずいぶん時間をかけるから心配になっちゃったよ。
You know, going back to the discussion from before, you know, Beller, he is a successful hero in the sense that he managed to do what would be deemed as impossible. And now Beller is the way he is, understanding everything. Meanwhile, I'm right over here who is on that path of trying to understand everything and is understanding stuff, but it's kind of like how Beller would just go up the stairs triumphantly, while me, I would go up the stairs, but it's the equivalent of me falling in the process a little bit. Like I'm falling up the stairs. In a way, yeah. In that sense, I am getting the medals from these puzzles, but I am doing it wrongly. I am still winning, but...
エンジには無理だね。絶対に無理。エヴァおばさんがいるもん。二人で解くもん。
Like, it kind of makes it feel like if you were to have like a protagonist with that kind of goofy little... what you call it? Like a goofy little characterization. Like a protagonist like that, it would be the equivalent of the witch's Achilles heel, because the witches would expect like a lot of stuff from their normal protagonists, but from someone like me, they would not expect something like that. Like, what kind of protagonist can I offer as an example for that? Like, I don't know.
無理だよ、無理無理。エヴァおばさんにだって解けたりはしない。
One who wins, but in a goofy way and fails in the process. I don't know.
狼と羊のパズルはものすごい難しいんだからね。
From her handbag, Maria pulled out a wolves and sheep puzzle book that was worn out, well used, and had a majestic feel to it, like a grimoire. Yeah, I figured.
狼と羊のパズルはわかるよね。
わかるよ。何度も出されたもん。
こちらの岸から向こうの岸へ船を使ってみんなを移動させるパズルよ。
大抵おかしなルールがあるのよね。狼と羊の場合だとそれぞれの岸で狼が羊の数を上回ってはならないだっけ？
そう、その通り。狼が羊を上回らないように気をつけながら船を往復させて全員を対岸へ移動させるパズルなの。でもね、狼と羊しかないのは一番シンプルで単純で簡単な入門編の基礎編の練習問題程度なんだよ。
Okay, I thought of an example. Maybe not the most accurate example, but I've told you guys before that I've watched quite a few parts of JoJo's, and I feel like the best description that the best example for what I was talking about was like Joseph Joestar in part 2 of JoJo's. Like, at times he will win, but like the villain will think that, oh, Joseph has planned all this all along, and Joseph is gonna be like, yes, of course I did, but in reality he didn't.
上級編になるとね、狼や羊以外にもいろいろ出てくるのよ。面白いわよ。
紙に書いた方がいい問題？
そうね、その方がきっと整理がしやすいわよ。
参ったわね。この問題かなり手こずりそうよ。
How is this actually gonna work? Like a wolf and sheep puzzle with just choices? Cause I know of, you know, the type of gameplay for wolf and sheep where you can actually move like the pieces from one end to the other.
このメダルは絶対エンジにはあげないの。
Unless it's gonna tell us like in how many moves you can make, and in which case, yeah, you can make like a multiple choice option here.
負けないもん。絶対に負けないもん。
Okay. Yeah, it says less than 10, between 10 and 14. I assume those are moves. Oh my god, what is this? You must use a 2-passenger boat to carry each person to the opposite bank of the river. On the rear bank, there is a farmer, his wife, a shepherd, a sheep, a cow, muka, some meat, and some vegetables. Each of these occupies one of the 2 spots on the boat. 2 spots on the boat. Farmer, wife, shepherd, sheep, cow, meat, vegetables? Phew. The boat can only be rowed by the farmer, his wife, or the shepherd. Okay, so only by human. If the wife is with the shepherd and the farmer isn't around, they'll run away together. If the shepherd is near the meat, and neither the farmer nor his wife are around, he'll eat it. If the sheep is near the vegetables and the shepherd isn't around, he'll eat them. If the cow is near the vegetables and none of the humans are around, you'll eat them. It's a lot of trouble to unload the meat, so once it's been unloaded once, it cannot be unloaded again. The vegetables are easily bruised, so they can only ride on a boat once. What is the smallest number of moves required to achieve this objective? Oh my god. Oh my god. I guess they may be right. I think I may need to get like a paper and pen for this one. Hold on a second. Alright. So... okay, it's a 2-passenger boat. Okay, let me... draw like a river and 2 sides right over here. And when it says that the meat can be unloaded once, it means that it can only be carried to the other side like once. Same for the vegetables. So, I mean, I guess we might as well start randomly. Like, we can choose the wife, for example. If the wife uses the boat to carry the meat... Hold on, let me... How do I even write this down? I'm just gonna write some words right over here. Wife... Shepherd, farmer... meat... vegetables... Okay. So, wife, for example, uses the boat to carry the meat to the other side. And in that case, nothing will happen, I think. Wife comes back. And then next, I think I'm gonna want the shepherd on the boat. And the farmer as well. No, hold on a second. Scratch that. Let me go back and have the wife carry the vegetables first, not the meat. So the vegetables are on the other side now. Wife comes back. Have the shepherd and farmer go with the boat. And now the shepherd is on the other side with the vegetables. Okay, so far so good. I'm not breaking any rules right over here. farmer comes back. No. Okay, gonna have the wife and the farmer go on boat. And leave the farmer on the other side. Not the wife, but the farmer. Wife comes back. Wife and cow go with the boat. And now the cow is on the other side. Wife comes back. Wife comes back to carry the sheep. Goes with the sheep and sends the sheep on the other side. Wife comes back. Now the wife carries the meat. And with that, both the wife and the meat are on the other side. I think. That's good, right? That makes it, that was actually 12 I've counted there. So it's between 10 and 14? Actually, let me ask for a hint here as well, before I forget.
ちょっと待って。こんな条件が複雑なパズルってあるの？
狼と羊のしか知らなかった？いろいろな応用の複雑なパズルがいっぱいあるんだよ。ね？演者にはわからないでしょ？
ヒントちょうだい、ヒント。
よく整理することだね。船は人間の3人にしか漕げない。あと鬼門を覚えること。妻は農夫がいない時に羊飼いと一緒にいちゃいけない。羊飼いは農夫か妻がいない時に肉と一緒にいちゃいけない。羊は羊飼いが一緒でない時に野菜と一緒にいちゃいけない。牛も同じだけど人間なら誰でも OK。 でも一番のポイントは肉かな。
ああ、なるほど。一度船から降ろしたらもう積めないってのは一度しか船に乗せられないって意味じゃないわね。
そういうこと。野菜は本当に片道しか乗せられないから一度船に乗せて対岸に送ったらもう戻すことはできない。でも肉は船から降ろしさえしなければ何度でも行き来はできる。
Oh no. I'm definitely not liking the sound of that. I surely did not use that tactic like at all. Darn.
すごい複雑。考えても全然わからない。
紙に書いて整理するしかないわ。エンジェちゃんもいる？メモと筆記用具。
無理無理。絶対に解けやしないよ。降参しちゃえば？無能は思考するだけ時間の無駄だってば。
これ本当に解けるの？実は解けない矛盾した問題ってことはないでしょうね。
おお、さあどうかな。
Ui. Okay. Well, I still think that the way I arranged things is correct, but I feel like I can do this faster. I mean, if it's not 12, aka option B, then I have to make it in less than 10 moves. The answer would be less than 10, but I gotta, prove it with a good reason. But the smallest number of moves required to achieve the objective. 2 passenger boat to carry each person to the opposite bank of the river. Farmer, his wife. Wait. To carry each person? Okay. What if we do it like this then? If this is the trick. Farmer carries the shepherd on the other side. Farmer comes back. Farmer carries his wife to the other side. The end. 3 moves. Like, if this isn't if this isn't a straightforward sheep and wolf puzzle and has some sneaky trick to it, then this could be it, because it says you must use a 2-passenger boat to carry each person. And, you know, sheep, cows, meat, and vegetables, they are not persons, so who gives a fuck about those? As long as the 3 humans are on the other side, are not good. What about this other option, like? What does it mean by other? Is that like an option that tells me that it's unsolvable? No. Yeah, it doesn't say that. I wonder if there is going to be a puzzle where it says that it's unsolvable, but you gotta prove that it's unsolvable. But, you know, I got 3 moves. I don't know how low, like how lower than that can it get? Like, I doubt that. That's gotta be like the minimum if I'm to use that this first phrase over here. So I'm gonna say less than 10.
本当にひどい問題だわ。これ本当に解けるのよね。荷物は川に放り込んで船を使わずに流すとか、牛に野菜を食べさせてお腹の中に入れて1人分にして運ぶとか、そういうトンチがあるんじゃないの？
さてどうかしらね。これ以上考えてわからないなら降参ってことにするけれど。
これはすごい難しいよ。ママにだって解けなかったんだから。マリアは一発で解いちゃったけどね。
さあわかる？なんてで全員が対岸に渡れるか。
これトンチとか謎々よね。絶対まともに考えて解けないわよね。
そんなことないわよ。賢い姉さんならきっとわかるわよ。なんてで全員が対岸に渡れるか。
わかった。3手。
てれてでてててててれねねねねねねねね。There you go.
3手？どうして？
だって農夫と妻が船に乗って対岸に妻を下ろして1手、農夫が船で戻って2手、そして羊飼いと一緒に対岸に渡って3手。
牛とか羊とか肉とか野菜とかはどうするのよ。
だって全員でしょ。人じゃないし。
Zontieva's mouth flopped open. Montirosa started applauding. Right. Like, there's no need to carry the food and the animals. And as long as the 3 people were carried to the other side... Fuck the other rules. After clicking her tongue, Marione-chan joined in.
正解よ。問題が聞いてるのは全員が対岸へ渡るには何てかかるかということだもの。動物も荷物も初めから関係ないのよね。
Wait, hold on. Let me read something over here. The farmer and his wife get on the boat. Then the wife gets dropped off on the other side. Then the farmer takes the boat. Yeah, I think I said that first the farmer carries the shepherd on the other side, and then the farmer comes back to get the wife. I mean, it's the same. As long as the wife and the shepherd are not left alone, while the farmer is on the other side.
ママが全員って何度も繰り返すからバレちゃったんだよ。
Auntie Rosa had probably said it so much as a sort of hint. Like, I did notice after I had given the answer, but I don't think that she said that, like, before. Without that, even I wouldn't have figured it out.
もうすっかりやられたわ。 意地悪問題だったなんてね。
ほらマリア、メダルをエンジェちゃんに渡しなさい。
I think that is the first time that I'm hearing that ooh ooh in that kind of way. Whining like an unhappy dog, she reluctantly handed the medal over. I grabbed it and started jumping around like a happy dog. Off, off! Marione-chan smiled at me from behind. Her face was bright, just like a big sister's.
これで私たちの問題はおしまいよ。
Like, I really need to pay more attention. Like, it makes me sweat here a little bit. Like, these puzzles are just never straightforward, it seems.
またぜひ一緒に遊びましょうね。
But I did manage to balance it out with that answer. I got it well with my reasoning there. That balances out the L that I've taken for Rosa's and Kano's answers previously.
その時はもっともっと難しい本当にひどい問題を用意しておくからね。マリアにも解けないくらいの。
やだ、もうマリアお姉ちゃんとは遊ばない。
ほらエンジェちゃん、お父さんたちが手招きしてるわよ。行きましょう。じゃあね、後でねローザ。
うん、じゃあねエンジェちゃん、問題を出してくれる人もあとちょっとね。最後まで頑張ってね。姉さんもいっぱい応援してあげてね。
もちろん、私たちで協力していっぱいメダルを集めてきたもんね。
We dashed away. Dad and Mom are waving at me from over there. Anyway, Rudolph and Kitty are gonna be at such an advantage, since they know Angie well. I'm sure they thought of some mean problems. Still, they're bound to be easier than Marione-chan's. I hate Marione-chan. She's such a meanie. Hey! Another baby arrived!
意地悪な問題でいじめすぎだよ。
だってエンジといっぱい遊びたかったんだもん。
Babies!
簡単な問題だったらすぐ解かれちゃうよ。
マリアはエンジェのこと大好きだもんね。
嫌いだよ。サクタラのことぬいぐるみだってバカにしたもん。
Maria pouted as she said this, but her expression didn't match her words at all.
エンジェは幸せになれるといいね。
なれるよ、きっと。だってこれだけの大勢があの子の幸せを願ってる。そしてバトラはゲームマスターにまでなり、エンジェのためだけにこの最後のゲームを開いてる。そこまでしてもらって幸せじゃないわけがないよ。
でも幸せはみんなが用意することはできても掴み取るのは自分だからね。
そうだね。あの子は幸せのかけらを拾うのがすごい下手なの。それを教えようにも12年間の日々があの子の耳を塞いでしまった。このゲーム、バトラが思ってるよりもエンジェには難しいかもしれない。
僕はエンジェはきっと幸せになってくれると思うな。
そうだね。このパーティーをあの子が楽しいと素直に思ってくれたなら、それが今のあの子に伝えられる精一杯かもしれない。
Angie, the girl who won't believe any magic shown to her, calling them simply tricks. 12 years in the future, she will become the last person to inherit Beatrice's name.
あの子は一度は私の白い魔法を理解したんだよ。
うん、僕のことも理解してくれたよ。
7姉妹のみんなさえ呼び出し魔法を理解できたはず。そんな彼女が自分にだけは魔法を使えないなんてね。
信じよ。かつてのバトラもそうだったではないか。
ベアと
人に魔法をかけるのはたやすい。そして人の魔法を信じることもそう難しくはない。最も難しいのは自らに魔法をかけることなのだ。
I guess this I guess this goes back to what I mentioned previously about the contradictions I heard from people in regards to Angie. And yeah, we had that entire plot with Angie and Maria in episode 4. The idea would be that Angie learned to not poop on others' magic and, well, respect like Maria for what she tried to do. Hell, Angie herself used magic on others, but I mean, as far as we can see, Angie does not see magic as something that can fix her own separate problem here in regards to the entire family. Maybe the whole problem with Maria, yeah, but that's like a separate issue. It's like one thing to understand and respect a person's healthy way of looking at life, and it's a whole separate thing to try and apply that to yourself, because it's hard. Like, to put it in the shortest, like, in the shortest amount of words, like, it's hard. What can I say? Like, words cannot describe it.
それがエンジェにできるかな。
できるとも。あのバトラでさえ魔法を理解した。その妹にできぬ道理はない。
そうだね。子供のうちにしか見えない魔法もあるし、大人になって理解できる魔法もある。エンジェは今その狭間にいる。
子供の魔法を失い、さりとて大人の魔法も理解できぬ。
そんな時に大切な人たちが身近にいないなんて本当にかわいそうだね。
そんなことないよ。私たちはいつだってあの子のそばにいるんだよ。あの子がそれを信じないだけで。
Angie, please, realize that quickly. There are so many people smiling at you from behind, watching over you. If you would just turn around, we would be able to smile at you so much more, and talk to you so much more. Angie Beatrice, final witch of Mighty Associate.
正しい結末にたどり着けないとしても、せめて今夜を君が楽しんでくれることを心より祈っているよ。
Have fun, Angie. So long. The time we spent together feels so long, yet so short. Even so, for me, the memory is eternal.
どうだ、エンジェ。
It's going great.
メダルはいっぱい集まったか？
何枚くらいあるだろうね。
さあね、後で数えてみましょうね。
I mean, we got them all thus far. Like the ones that we've challenged. Through poor reasonings too, but nonetheless, we got them. Like, I want that prize.
もうだいぶ大勢から問題をもらったみたいね。
お母さんたちに問題をもらったら、あとはいとこのみんなだけだと思う。
そうかそうか。よし、お父さんたちの問題に挑んでみろ。難しいぞ。
みんな同じこと言ってたけど、私たちが解いてきちゃったもんね。
だから私とエヴァおばさんでメダルをいただいちゃう。
I wonder if the dialogue here specifically would change if we lost all the puzzles. Like, what would Eva say in this case? Would she still say that we solved all of them, even if we got like no medals? It's just one of those things that I question sometimes with the multiple choices things.
その意気よ。じゃあ私から問題を出そうかしら。
Okay, we're going with Kitty at first. There are 3 girls. Miyoko, I am the oldest. Satoko, Rika isn't the oldest. Ah, okay, it's one of those puzzles. Okay, and Rika says Miyoko is a liar. Nipa. What? Only the oldest of the 3 girls is speaking the truth. So who is the oldest? The fuck is a Nipa? Okay, well, yeah. I have met one of these puzzles in Professor Layton as well. Like, that is where I've done most of those kinds of puzzles, where you have to determine which one lies or speak the truth, like, out of the group. So, okay, maybe there is gonna be a trick to this, but let's see about doing this, like, straightforward? So, like, only the oldest of the 3 is telling the truth, so only one tells the truth in this case, and the others are lying. So let's go with the option that... I don't know, let's see if Satoko is the oldest, that she's telling the truth. That means that Rika isn't the oldest. And it is true because Satoko is the oldest. Miyoko... Yeah, Miyoko, she should be a liar. And... oh, she is lying because she isn't the oldest. She is telling a lie over here by saying that she's the oldest because we established before that Satoko is. And, okay, Rika says that Miyoko is a liar. Wait. We established before that Miyoko is a liar, and she's telling the truth. Uh-oh. That's not good. It contradicts what we said previously. We cannot have multiple liars. Only the oldest one is. Unless we're going with the idea that 2 of these girls were born at the same time in the exact same nanosecond, therefore both of them are equally the oldest. Nah, let's not overcomplicate things. Like, only one of them is the oldest, unless being told. So, okay, let's say that Miyoko is the oldest, and is the one telling the truth. Meaning that what Satoko says should be a lie. But it isn't. Rika truly isn't the oldest because Miyoko, like Miyoko is established as being the oldest. We have 2 truths over here. Okay, so fine. I guess we can go with. Oh my god, let's. Something tells me that all these are not gonna be the old. Like they're gonna be like for Rika, we're still gonna have like 2 people that are telling the truth, and that's gonna be. In which case, yeah, something tells me that this is gonna have like some sort of trick here. So let's see. Let's go with Rika telling the truth. That means that Miyoko truly is a liar because Miyoko isn't the oldest. Rika is. And Satoko also has to be a liar in this case. And yeah, what she's saying here is a lie. She's saying that Rika isn't the oldest. That's a lie, because we established that Rika truly is the oldest. So I guess Rika would be the best option here, it seems. Okay, well, let's ask Eva for
あ
this.
あ、典型的な嘘つき問題ってやつね。
Something tells me that that word nipai is gonna end up fucking me. I feel like that's gonna be the trick somehow.
おばさん得意よ。
得意なのは嘘をつく方だけどな。
Wow. I didn't think dad's ears could stretch that far.
一人だけが本当のことを言ってる。
Something tells me that they've done that a lot when they were kids. Imagine, like in episode 1, we've seen Rudolph being one to like stretch Balder's ears and such. Maybe he got that from Eva.
そして他は全員嘘をついているということ。だから2人の言い分が本当になるような解釈は間違いってことね。
よくわかんない。もっとヒント欲しい。
私のヒントはここまで。あとはエヴァおばさんと相談してごらんなさい。
エヴァおばさん。
ポイントはリカね。
Yeah.
リカはミヨコが嘘つきだと言ってるわ。ということはミヨコが本当のことを言ってるならリカは嘘つきだし、ミヨコが嘘をついてるならリカは本当のことを言っている。つまり矛盾し合う二人は確実にどちらかが嘘つきで、同時に確実にどちらかが真実を語っているということになるわけ。
さすがエヴァ姉さん。そういうことね。嘘つき問題では矛盾する証言同士はその中のどちらかが真実であることを確定させるの。
Huh. I guess that can be considered a shortcut.
その時点で聡子は漏れるから嘘つきが確定。もう答えが出ちゃったわね。
Alright, well, in that case, I'm gonna go with Rika.
正解。さすがエンジェちゃんよ。娘はこんなに賢いのに間抜けな父親の顔が見てみたいわ。
間抜けで悪うござんしたな。お見事だぜ、エンジェ。全部の組み合わせを考えてみたのか？
ミヨコが一番年上だとすると、聡子の言うことは本当になっちゃう。本当のことは一番年上しか言わないはずだから、これじゃおかしい。
その通り。じゃあ聡子が一番年上の場合は？
そうするとミヨコを嘘つきだと指摘するリカがやっぱり本当のことを言ってることになっちゃっておかしくなる。だからリカが一番年上じゃないとダメなの。
よくできました。はい、これが私からのメダルよ。おめでとう。
Alright, well, thank you. I guess Angie truly was right. I think it is Rudolph who we should worry about, because Kiria's was easy, like if you go with process of elimination, because that is what the puzzle was. Like, pretty straightforward. No tricks, surprisingly.
ありがとうお母さん。
Yeah, go figure. That Kiria's puzzle was gonna end up being the easiest one.
次はルドルフね。どんな問題を出すのかしら。
じゃあ俺も同じ嘘つき問題を出そうかな。今度はもうひとひねりいくぜ。
Uh-oh. I wonder. Maybe Kiria's puzzle was easy on purpose. They planned to make 2 liar puzzles, and the second one that Rudolph is gonna be doing is gonna be much harder. And Kirie came up with an easy one first to distract me in the second puzzle somehow. This is a team up, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh my god. Look at this. Okay, this time Miyoko, Satoko, and Rika are all wearing masks. None of them know who is who. We'll have them write on paper, so no one can recognize the voices of the others. Oh my god, okay. Girl on the right, girl in the middle, girl on the left. So they're all wearing masks, and they're all writing stuff on their paper so that they don't recognize each other. Okay. Girl on the right. The girl in the middle is Miyoko. The girl in the middle, the girl on the left is Miyoko. Girl on the left. The girl on the right is Satoko. Miyoko is telling the truth. However, Satoko and Rika aren't necessarily lying. So from left to right, who are the three girls? Oh. So it's not necessarily just figuring out truth and lies. We have to figure out in which order they are from left to right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I am also worried that there is a trick to this. Or I guess it's just a more difficult process of elimination somehow. Okay, well, let me see. So Miyoko is telling the truth, but the others aren't necessarily lying? It says right here that Satoko and Rika aren't necessarily lying. Hey, what the hell does it mean that they aren't necessarily lying? Is it because they think it's the truth, but it can be a lie since they don't know truly? Okay, you know what? Let me ask for a hint here.
覆面かぶってて、ミヨコ以外は嘘か本当かもわからない。
I feel like I'm gonna need all the hints that I need for this one.
これ難しい。
そんなことないわ。おばさんはもう分かっちゃったけど、さっきのお母さんの問題よりこれもっと簡単よ。
どうして？
ミヨコ以外の2人は何を言ってるか信用できないから、まずは誰がミヨコかを特定しないと。ミヨコは絶対に嘘をつかないんでしょ？
うん、ミヨコは嘘をつかない。
じゃあまずは誰がミヨコなのかということに絞って、もう一度問題を読み直してみて。きっとすぐにひらめくはずよ。
誰がミヨコかだけを考えるんだね。うん、わかった。
エヴァ姉さんの言うことは素直に聞くのね。
おばさん優しくて頭良くて大好きだから言うこと聞くの。
今度からナスやピーマンを食わすときは姉貴に手伝ってもらわねえとな。
Okay, so should I start with the process of elimination, I guess? I mean, okay, like if I am to say that the girl on the left is Miyoko, then she says the girl on the right is Satoko. Okay. In which case, Satoko, like Satoko on the right would say that the girl in the middle is Miyoko, which, well, that is a lie. It would be Rika in the middle in this case. So then Rika in the middle says that the girl on the left is Miyoko, which is correct. Is that it? So it will be Miyoko, Rika, Satoko? Hold on. What if I am to say that... What if I am to say that Miyoko is in the middle right over here? In which case, Miyoko in the middle will say the girl on the left is Miyoko. Ah, I see. It is easy, actually. Because if I place Miyoko in the middle, she's saying that she's somewhere else, which is a lie. She has to tell the truth always. Like, same case if I need to put Miyoko in the right, where she says that she's in the middle, which is wrong. Miyoko can only tell the truth. So the only option left where she can actually say the truth would be when she's on the left, saying that one of the other girls is one of the other girls is in a different position. Wow. So it really is Miyoko, Rika, and Satoko. Right? I'm gonna... I mean, my reasoning over here does line up with what Eva said. Yet again, this is a pretty straightforward puzzle. Honestly, like, oh no, I don't see any trick around here. They're all wearing masks. None of them know who is who. I'll have them write on paper. I'm gonna go with E.
ミヨコはわかった。左の子がミヨコ。だって右側と真ん中の子は他の人がミヨコだって言ってる。自分がミヨコだったら他の人がミヨコだなんて嘘はつかない。
その通り。ミヨコは正直者のはず。だから他人がミヨコだなんていう時点でその子はミヨコじゃないってわかるわけ。
そうなると右側と真ん中の子はミヨコじゃないから左側の子が自動的にミヨコになる。そしてミヨコは本当のことを言ってるんだから右の子がサトコというのも本当になる。
となれば残る真ん中の子はリカってことになるわね。素晴らしいわ。満点よ。
ケロッと解かれちまったな。エンジェ、お前は母さんに似て本当に賢いぞ。
Wait. I feel like I missed something in my reasoning. I feel like I said the right thing, but I feel like I've done it in a weird combination than what Angie explained here. Did I actually do the opposite of what Angie said and yet still got the right answer? Cause I got like a right combo, like I got like a right order the first time, and then afterwards I figured out that if I tried any other combo it would be impossible, so Miyoko can only be in the left. Huh. Either way, I guess I'll think about this like some other time. Man, I was worried that you two might actually do some weird combo, but this was actually pretty easy.
これで俺たちの問題はおしまいだ。
Like, am I a natural at liar games? I feel like I've had like a pretty easy time in Professor Layton as well when it comes to those liar games, but I honestly don't remember. I feel like I had an easy time with those too.
いいエンジェ。人生にはこれからもたくさんの問題が訪れるわ。
You know what I remember the most, like in Professor Layton, when it comes to puzzles that I genuinely don't like? Well, there were those puzzles with like 3 canisters or so, like 3 or 4 canisters of liquids, and you had to make each canister have like a specific amount of liquid, like in liters and such. That sucked. And there's also those kinds of puzzles where you have like one big square made out of 9 tinier squares, and you have to rearrange the tiny squares in order to make in order to make the picture, like the correct picture. Because right now, like initially they are in random positions. That kind of puzzle I suck at. Like I really hate those kinds of puzzles.
今はエヴァおばさんが助けてくれるから頼ってもいい。
Like if I'm to give an example of what I'm talking about, it's that one puzzle in Resident Evil 4 when you are as Ashley, like all by yourself, and there is this one puzzle that you have to do to rearrange stuff. I like over the years I played like Resident Evil 4 like so many times, like I lost count of it. And in some days I try to go through Resident Evil 4 as fast as possible. And when I get to that puzzle, I just... Okay, you know what? Let me just go and to find like a video guide and to follow it so that I can get this over with like really fast. I don't care about this puzzle, so let me get through this so that I can beat some more zombies.
でもね、人生の問題のほとんどはあなた一人で解かなくちゃならないの。その時にそれまで助けてくれた人の助言や恩を必ず思い出すようにしてね。
わかった。
エヴァ姉さん、エンジェをよろしくね。
ええ、もちろんよ。
Even though the cousins were the only ones who hadn't given us puzzles, Mom spoke as though I was leaving on a long trip. Weird.
行きましょう、エンジェちゃん。あと少しでこのゲームもおしまいね。
いっぱいのメダルでおじいちゃんは何をくれるのかな。
何かしらね。でもそんなものよりももっと素敵で楽しいものを私たちはもういっぱい受け取っているわ。
何の話？
みんなエンジェちゃんとこうしてお話ができてとても楽しかったということよ。
何のことかわかんない。変なおばさん。
ごめんなさい。さあ行きましょう。あとはいとこのみんなとベアトリーチェでおしまいかしら。
何？こんなところに呼び出して。エンジェの話？
いや、違う。
Rudolph put a cigarette in his mouth and toyed with his lighter. Though lighting a cigarette should have been second nature to him, he somehow managed to mess up several times.
俺はこいつを棺の中まで。いや、猫箱の中にしまい込んじまうつもりだった。明日の晩まで口にチャックをしてりゃそうできる。簡単なもんさ。ほら、今夜殺されるだろうなって、そういう話さ。
知ってたわ。あなたが何か隠し事をしてるってことは。
Oh boy. This is about confessing to Beller about his biological mother.
そうかい。じゃあ俺の修行もまだまだだな。
エンジェの話じゃないなら誰の話？
Oh my god. I just realized something. Or, hold on. Like, I honestly don't remember if this was something that I thought of before, but it just crossed my mind right now. When Rudolph said that he was gonna get murdered tonight, he was referring to Beller possibly getting, like, really angry at him after confessing to him. Wow. That must have been what happened in episode 1. Because in episode 1, all you could think of is that it had something to do with the witch, or like a future murder that happens. Hell, Rudolph did end up dead in the first Twilight, just like he said. So it made us think of that. But nah, what Rudolph refers to must be something else, like the confession that Beller is going to end up killing him for what Rudolph was going to confess.
まさかアスムさんの話じゃないわよね。
Not in a literal sense, of course, by that. Like, you can definitely see Beller punching Rudolph in the face for that one, for what he's gonna say, but, yeah.
バトラの話で。
同じような話よ。私はバトラ君には大人の対応をしてきたつもりよ。アスムさんの子であっても、私はエンジェと分け隔てなく接してきたつもり。ちゃんと我が家の子供だと思ってるから安心して。
我が家の子じゃない。俺とお前の子だ。
悪いけれど、そこだけは区別させてちょうだい。
違う。俺とお前の子なんだ。
なんですって？
死産したのはお前じゃない。アスムだ。あの時お前とアスムとの二股を清算できず、俺はどうかしてたんだ。
Wait. So you're telling me that not even Kirie knew that she was the real mother? I mean, think about it, like, why Rudolph himself had to confess when, like, if they both knew, both would have to confess. He isn't just confessing to Beller, he's confessing to Kirie too. Rudolph switched the status of their birth. Wait, hold on a sec. So you're saying that Kirie had No. Asumu had a stillbirth. Wait, does this imply that they were actually giving birth at the same time? And one of them had a stillbirth and the other didn't? So because of this, Rudolph managed to switch the baby from Kirie to Asumu to have Asumu not know that she had a stillbirth and pretend that Beller is actually Asumu's kid at that point, making her think that she actually had a successful birth when in fact she didn't, and make it vice versa for... Wow. That is a miracle and a half when it comes to Rudolph putting something like this. Like, it would have been impossible otherwise.
まさか。
アスムと俺は籍を入れていた。お前とは浮気の関係だった。そしてアスムは死産して、お前は出産しちまった。俺の頭はしっちゃかめっちゃかだったぜ。
The sin that Rudolph brazenly committed when his mind was at its most chaotic was to switch the two babies.
あの頃は今以上に金回りが良かったからな。若かったから無理も無茶もしたぜ。札束でしばきながら病院を脅して、お前とアスムの子を入れ替えたんだよ。
If Kirie had a child, Rudolph would have two households to worry about. However, if Kirie had a stillbirth and the child who survived was Asumu's, that would settle everything. And the stillbirth might even have given him a chance to break off his relationship with Kirie. It was a grave sin, one that simply couldn't be forgiven as an act of youthful enthusiasm and immaturity.
だから俺はお前たち3人に謝らなきゃいけない。アスムには血のつながらない赤ん坊を押し付けた。あいつはおっとりしてるように見えて 案外鋭かったからな。ひょっとしたら気づいてたかもしれない。でも自分を母と慕うバトラーを最後まで愛情たっぷりに育ててくれたよ。
And in Kitty and Better's cases, he had to atone for an even greater sin. He stole every moment of everyday family life that they should have shared as mother and son. Until this very day, Kitty believed that Better was Asuma's child. Though she had acted kindly towards him on the surface, she had always kept a distance in her heart between herself and Asuma's son. Finally, Rudolph's conscience had been unable to bear seeing her like that.
そんな私は
Kitty sank into a crouch, unable to speak.
俺を罵ってくれ。いや、この場で殺してくれてもいい。俺はそれだけのことをした。これが猫箱にしまい込む前に俺が白状したかった秘密だ。
バトラ君。
すまん、キリエ、バトラ。
気づけば随分とたくさんの人に問題を出してもらったものね。
Oh, darn it! I wanna see how that continues though. Like how Kitty is gonna pull through that.